Right guys, let's listen to John Boyega's personal account of how he felt Disney treated his character and ethnic minorities in general and how he felt on set. Let's take a listen.
Because when I started, it wasn't really a conversation you could bring up. You know how they went through it. It was kind of like, let's just be silent.
Oh, he's bringing this up again.
Yeah, it wasn't a conversation you could bring up.
That's just a small part that we listened to. We're going to hear the rest. But what's quite surprising is, guys, is the fact that an actor, we're talking about 2016, 17, 18, 19, where he doesn't feel comfortable that he can have that conversation, which I think is pretty wild considering, this isn't the 1960s, the 1970s. We're talking about modern day. And imagine a characteristic that you had, and for some reason you just felt like you couldn't talk about it, to your own boss, to your own employee, just no one to turn to. And we're talking about Disney here, $1 billion franchise, and there was just not one person he felt he could turn to. It's pretty surprising, to be honest. Let's hear what else he has to say.
You said, I'm going to quote you, what I say to Disney is, do not market a black character as important and then push them aside. I feel like they heard you.
Don't tease no black. You know what that does to black people? You know how you guys got everybody motivated around Black Panther? Don't tease no and market no Black Panther. Market a black actor and switch him, babe.
Switch it, yeah.
You don't do it with white actors. You don't do it. You don't.
I think John Boyega makes a good point here because he was like the poster boy along with Rey on all the Star Wars posters that were going out at the time when Force Awakens came out. He was there holding the blue lightsaber. So it gave us every inclination that, okay, is he a Jedi? He's Force sensitive. Look, he's going to be wielding a lightsaber. But if you look at episode 7, where he was, and look how he finished, it was just so poor. There was just no development in his character. He was used almost like a comedy gimmick, if you like, in the film at times. Let's hear John elaborate on it more on what he says about the character development.
So don't think you can have this skill set where you're going to put everybody on plasters. You got white people and black people excited. And then we come in and they in it for 5 minutes. They die at the beginning. It's like, or they the best friend.
But where's the character arc?
Where's the character arc?
Where's the character arc?
And for me,
because some characters get stories, some characters get tying up loose ends.
I mean, we know the difference. I mean, we can feel it on set. It's like, we don't need you no more. Bye. Oh, we're not in this? You can feel it.
That's a pretty damning verdict by John Boyega there, and you can, it's almost like you feel sad for him in a way. I know that obviously he's not attached to it anymore, but you shouldn't feel like that on set. And I don't think it was just him as well. I think it was the actors that played, Poe Dameron and Rose. There was just no character development, no arc, and it's just surprising that the writers seem to have a problem when it comes to almost the ethnic minority actors, if you know what I mean.
Will you play the character again?
At this point, I'm cool off it. I'm good off it. I think Finn is at a good, confirmation point where you can just, enjoy him in other things.
It's such a shame that it feels that way because, he's a good actor and he's just felt, he's been let down by Disney in a way. And obviously there's rumours that, he may return in this upcoming Star Wars film. But I don't know how he feels, If it was you, how would you feel? Would you like to come back if that was you? If that's how you were treated? It's a difficult one to decide, really. I mean, the potential is so there for, a stormtrooper gone rogue and then fights the Empire and becomes a Jedi. I mean, wow, that would have been some story. But instead, we got a character that promised so much but was ultimately just let down by Disney. They didn't have any direction, any kind of strategic writing and how to develop this character through the 3 films. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, about John Boyega in Star Wars. Do you feel like he was let down by Disney? There was racism there. Let me know.